Money given is sort of like a seed that has been sown into the ground. That when we give it, we sort of wait expectantly that it will grow into something. And we wait and we watch for what God will do with it. We watch for the fruit that it will produce. I love that Paul says, whoever sows sparingly will reap sparingly. Whoever sows generously will also reap generously. The reason I like it so much is because I like to garden. I wouldn't say that I'm a good gardener, but I'm a very hopeful gardener. And actually this afternoon on my calendar, I have the plan to go through, while the earth is covered with snow, I have the plan to take out my seed catalog and begin to pick out which seeds I'm gonna order. And when those seeds arrive, I could just take them and eat them. Like some of the sunflower seeds, I could roast them and eat them one time and that would be the end. And it might be momentarily satisfying, but I have a totally different plan for these seeds. I have a much grander plan for them. That when it gets a little warmer, I'm gonna take those little baby seeds and I'm gonna put them in my garden and I'm gonna pray that those little seeds begin to grow into something even better than a seed. I'm hoping for some fruit. In fact, I'm not just hoping for one fruit, I'm hoping for like a ton of fruit. I'm hoping for so much stuff that I don't have to buy produce all summer long. And that I will not only have enough, but I'll also have enough to give it to the other people, that I could bring baskets to church and I could pass it off to my neighbors and this whole thing. Now, last summer I planted way too much cucumbers in particular were my problem. I didn't know how well they were gonna do, so I planted a whole lot of them and they did really well, to the point that I had enough cucumbers. At one point, I pickled 11 jars, huge jars of cucumbers. I don't even like pickles that much, but I had so many cucumbers I had to pickle them. And then I started handing them off to my neighbors, and then I knew that they didn't want any more. When I would take pickles, maybe 8 pickles, and I'd put them by their doorstep for them to find later. And I would discover that those same 8 cucumbers would be left at the garden gate as a kind, no thank you, I've had enough, right? So many cucumbers grew last year that it was too many. It was too many. And what Paul is saying to the Corinthians is that money given is sort of like a seed that has been sown into the ground. That when we give it, we sort of wait expectantly that it will grow into something. And we wait and we watch for what God will do with it. We watch for the fruit that it will produce. And not just a fruit. We watch for the bountiful amount of fruit, that things are overflowing and that you can pass them out to everybody and everyone's saying, no, I have enough. I have enough. Find someone else. Find somebody else to give it to. That generosity is just spilled over in every direction so that you will be taken care of in every way and that there will be more than enough to share. Enough fruit to say, God is at work here.